Hi guys, welcome to another video. Now, if you notice in my screen, I have here a application wherein it allows us to manage people. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to demonstrate to you how it works, and then later we're going to build one that is something like this. Okay, so the program here, we have a menu named manage people. So if you notice, we have manage people, and then we have here an icon. And then on the main page here, we also have here the term manage people, and then we have a button that is to create a new record. Currently, since there are no records, we have here there are no current records or person in your database or in your system. Okay, so let's create here a new record or add a new record. Then we have here a form. So we're going to have here, let's say, so what are the fields? First name, middle name, last name, nationality, and then we also have here an address. Okay, then once we click here cancel, it goes back to the previous menu. But if we click here create person, it automatically saves the record that we have. So let's go back here, and then let's type here our record. Let's say Juan D de la Cruz, and then the nationality is Filipino, and then the Juan de la Cruz lives in Manila. Okay, then since this is optional, you could leave it blank. And then let's say we have here Bulacan, for example. These are only sample records, and then 1,800, and then the country here is Philippines. Okay, there. And then let's create the record now. Okay, so middle name must be greater than 2. Okay, so we have here also a validation. So let's say DC A. Okay, then let's create a person here, and then we also already have the record. So if we click here view records, we have here a sort of a data table wherein it shows us the records, and if we click here view, it shows us the details of that person. Okay, going back to our view option. So again, we have an option here to search the record. Click search, and then the number of records, you could set it to 10, 20, 50, and then 100. So other functionalities includes view. Then we could update it. So instead of BCD, let's have here Juan de la, let's say Pedro, for example, Pedro. And then the other details, let's say, let's type here 2000, and then update. Then we have here the updated records. Then this is also Pedro. Another functionality of the system that we have here is for us to upload here a picture. So I have this site which is generated.photos. Then we have here a list of pictures, so you can visit the site here. And then what I need you to do is to click here browse photos. Okay, then we have here different types of faces. So let's select one for Juan de la Cruz. So let's say this is Juan de la Cruz. Again, this is for demonstration purposes. I'm going to click the files, save as the file, and then I'm going to save it as one in my desktop, and then click save. Since I already have it, prompt me that there's already an existing file. Let's go back here to the admin page, and then here we have choose file, and then click here one, and then open, and then upload the picture. Then we already have the picture here. Okay, so let's add another record. So view all people. Again, we have one, create a new record. So let's say this is let's say Peter Pan. So this is optional, so you can leave it blank. And then after that, nationality is, let's say, Filipino again. Okay, and then the address is Manila. Let's say Sampaloc. There, optional city is Manila. Let's give it a name. Let's say Block 2, Lot 16, Heritage XXX. Okay, city of Manila. And then province of Manila. Okay, then zip code is, let's say, 5,000, and then country is Philippines. Then click here create person. So we have the details. Again, we go back to this one here. Let's select a new picture, go back, and then let's say let's choose this one here, save as, and then let's give it a name too. Okay, close this, go back to that. Okay, so it's not Peter Pan, so it's a girl, so we go up here and update. Let's say this is Lucy Pan. Okay, update this person, choose this, and then click here number 2, open, and then upload it again, so we have the details here. So if we go back to view all people, we have this one already. Then by using here search, we could type here one, enter, search, and then we have here one. If we click here or remove this search, we have here this, it gives back again the details. But if we type here Lucy and then search it again, then we have the details. Okay, so for today I'm going to demonstrate how we can create this application. First thing that we have to do here is for us to make sure that we have our SAMP program running. So I have here SAMP running already, and then let's minimize this. And then what I need you to do is I have this program here. This is TronGate. TronGate is an application program written by David Conley, and then it allows us to create application. Okay, you will see the output here. So let's create a new app. Okay, so I have person already. So let's say we want to have here let's call this as student info. Student. So let's say this is a student information system. Click here student, then submit. Okay, and then after that, generate new app. Okay, then after that, that's it. Then let's click here OK. Next is let's create now a module. So let's say a module here is to manage the students. So let's say here we have here student records. So just click here manage, or click type here student, and then click submit. And then what the system does is it already gives us a suggestions for our navigation label as managed students. After that, then we could now add a icon as you have seen earlier. So click submit here, and then it's going to ask us if they're going to have a navigation icon. Yes, there will be a navigation icon. So this is the list. So let's type this one. Let's say user. Just type here user, and then let's select from the list here. So let's say this is the user students, or let's say let's select this one. Okay, so the next thing to do is for us to add properties. So what are the different properties? So let's say let's have the same set of properties as we had earlier. So in this case, if we add here a new record, so we have the last name, middle name, first name, last name, middle name, and then we also have here nationality. Okay, so let's have this one. So since we are going to use here varchar, then let's have your first name. So if you notice, the system already recognized this one here as first name. Just click here add property. So we have this one already. Let's have another one. So let's have your middle name. Okay, so you can see we have your middle name here, add property, and let's make a middle name as not required. Just click on this one, and then it removes the validation rule. After that, let's click here another item. So let's have your last name. Okay, last name, add property. Now, since we have set middle name here as with no validation rule, it inherits now the last name field inherits the previous one. So if we like to set this one as a required field, all we need to do is to select here in the validation rule required. Okay, that's it. Then add the new rule. Okay, so if you notice earlier, we have here also a minimum length of 2. Okay, so if you don't want that, you could just easily remove this one here. Okay, or if you want to delete this one, okay, you could delete the property, and then you only have last name and then first name. Okay, then let's have another one. So last name and then first name. This one we're going to have here, let's say nationality. Okay, here, nationality, add. Then let's go directly adding the address. So in the list here, we have here address. Then you could select what type of address that you like to have. It's American, British, Canadian, or international. So let's select here international and then click here add address. Okay. So once we click here the international address, it gives us already the following items such as address 1, address 2, city, state, province, zip code, and then country. So if everything is correct, these are the items that you would like to see in the form. Just click here submit properties. Okay, then select is choose column URL. So this is best for search engine optimization, so we don't want that yet here. Just click it blank. Next item is that you would like to sort it. So let's sort it by last name descending. Okay, and then after that, let's create a new module. Okay, and then let's click here view module. Okay, this is the previous application. Let's close this, and this is my new module. So as you can see, we have here manage students, and then the icon that we select earlier. Then this one here is create new record. So let's add here a new record. So let's say we have here Haji Tehuko, nationality is Filipino. Okay, sorry, Filipino. Okay, there. Then I live in Manila. Then Manila. Okay, I'm just trying to input some data here. Province of Manila. Sorry for that. Manila. Then zip code is 1500, and then I have here Philippines. Okay, there. Then after that, then create new record. Then I already have here the new record. Now we also have here some comments. Okay, this is a comment. Now if you notice, we don't have the upload grades here. Okay, so let's before we have that, so let's delete the record first. As you can see, we also have here a message that if you like to delete the record, okay, cannot be undone. Do you want to delete? Yes. So again, we are left with a blank record. Let's go back to TronGate. Now I'm going to create now a module which is an image uploader. So select this one here, which is our student module, this one, and then choose a file type, whether you're going to have a singular or single file upload or a multi-file upload. Let's select this single file upload here. Then after that, generate the image or generate the application. Okay, let's wait. Let's close this one here and let's go back to TronGate. Then okay. And then once we are here, let's now go to our application earlier. So what we have is localhost, and then student, manage student there, and then click here add student. Okay, so let's have here Haji Tehuko, nationality is Filipino, Manila. Again, some of our optional, so we could leave it blank. Let's fill up the details. Okay, and then Philippines, create students. Now as you can see, we already have here the file upload. So choose file, click this one here, open, and then upload. And then I already have here my record. Now if you go to our database, localhost, okay, and then go to my PHP admin. There you have our student table. We did not create this, if you notice. We just created the application using TronGate. But when you use TronGate, it automatically creates the database for us. So in this case, I have your students. But if you expand this one here and then go to students, this is already our table with the fields. But if you go to our structure, the application creates the tables, the fields for us with the corresponding type. And then also, if you notice, we already have here the ID and then this is already set to auto increment. And if you notice earlier, we have the picture, which if we click here browse, automatically save us with our file, which is file 1. Now let's update this one here. So let's say this is not the picture of Haji. Let's delete this one here, click it now, and then choose file, and then click open, and then upload the picture here. Okay, so this is my picture. And then if we go back to this and refresh, instead of having one here, it's now 2.jpg or 2.jpg. Okay, so this is we're going to build applications like this. Again, this is your data table. So in this video or in this series, I'm going to create sample applications using the TronGate framework. This one here that allows us to create fast and then easy application using this program. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Bye.